We are with Hou Yifan, who won her game today against SN Bari. Yifan, how was your game today? Can you tell us something about it?
It's very interesting. Start from the opening, we chose like a counterplay variation, so it's very complicated. And at some point, I think I got a definitely better position with h5, h6 since I broke his king side first. So as you know, that such position, the speed is very important. But somehow, I left him some chances like knight on b4, queen on a5, and double the rook, trying to create some checkmate. Of course, I can do the perpetual check at any time I want, but I'm just trying to make something. But I think then under time pressure, the game become very complicated, and I think he got some chances like to take on b2 to sacrifice and lead to a draw game or an end game, which definitely could not be worse for black. But of course, under time pressure, there are plenty of choices. So somehow he was trying to escape from the very dangerous position that king plays on the center, like e5, d5 all the time. But finally, I managed to take the pieces back, and still the king is very dangerous.
Yes, towards the end of the game, there was a huge crowd near the board. His king was in the center. Did you calculate all the way up to mate, or you were just playing?
No, because both of us have short of time, so I'm just trying to make something, create something. Of course, I didn't see any checkmate moves. Okay, maybe before 40th move, I think I missed an even simpler chance. But anyway, that position was already winning for white. But before that, it's not clear because there are many king moves or many, hinder moves like to avoid the attack. So.
Okay, so today your game was sort of crazy. Yesterday, your opponent, you were a piece and 2 pawns up. It was also a crazy game.
Yeah, later on, it also led to a very interesting endgame
Yes.
since I was in the position that my king is placing danger, and he was trying to move his king to g6, f6, and trying to create but how to say, not naturally, but just a coincidence. So it's like a draw game.
So, I mean, are you trying to play some kind of creative chess here, or it's just by coincidence that the positions are coming so wide?
But of course, I was trying to create something more interesting, more creative. But it's not like if you want, you can achieve those positions. It also needs a chance where you can get some options. So, of course, I would prefer to go a creative way than a very normal and solid way.
Okay. So, and you're playing this tournament and you have a World Championship match in March.
Mm-hmm.
So, in between that, are there any other tournaments that you would be playing?
Yeah, there will be vacancy in January, which I will apply for a group again. And of course, I would hope for better performance this year since it's already my third year in Group A and 6 times in vacancy tournament. And later on after that, I will go to San Diego. No, actually just Chile to participate in a friendly match with I think he's the current Chilean champion. And during the match, there are also some activities like probably we'll play one game in Antarctic.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be, if it's possible, then it's gonna be the first federated game ever from the history. That's organizers' thoughts, but it will also depend on the weather conditions and others. Yeah, but anyway, it's like activity that not only the chess itself, but creates more cultural things.
So, you are fine with going to the Antarctic to play the game, yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready. Actually, I'm expecting that. But, at first we were trying to maybe stay 1 or 2 days there, but since the match is followed by, so the organizer decided to short the schedule. So it probably will be like we fly to the Antarctic and play the game, then fly back. Yeah, but it will all depend. We cannot say anything exactly now.
So, you are playing a lot of such events. Like recently, you also played against Evgeny Nair. A game. It was also similar, like a cultural tie between Russia and China. So, I mean, do you enjoy playing these matches? Is it because of your World Championship that you are playing such matches, or?
No, not really, because this kind of tournaments, okay, sometimes it's rapid, sometimes it's standard games, but whatever, it's more friendly. We cannot really take the resource as seriously as, for example, World Championship or even here. it's not that competitive, but still we are trying to practice ourselves. But the more important thing, for example, like the match with Nair, it was contain more cultural things and also to encourage young people. They also have a teenage tournament to play at the same time. So when the organizer invited me, I was thinking it's a great opportunity not only to practice myself, but more important is to promote chess for young generation. So I think it's a good idea to participate. Yeah, just normally I think I'm fine with what different type of tournaments, because I think as a player or professional chess player, you need to suit for different format, and also besides the playing time, you have responsibility to promote chess as much as you can.
Okay, so talking about this all-important World Championship match that you would be playing, what's your assessment of Maria Muzichuk, your opponent?
Well, actually this match is supposed to be held in this October, which already passed, but then it has delayed because Muzichuk, submitted that she wants to delay the match, and then FIDE agreed, so it postponed to the next March. And for me, this is not the original plan, so I need to suit for the current situation. But since I have a lot of tournaments, important tournaments like Hero, I can say before the match, so now I don't really think seriously about my match. I'm just trying to play better for the current tournaments because it's quite strong. And at some point, I don't think it has less meaning than the match due to the practical point, due to improve my playing skills. So now I just focus on these tournaments.
In these tournaments, your games are getting published, while recently Maria's games in the Ukrainian Championship were not published. So do you think this is some sort of a disadvantage for you, that she can see your games and...
Well, for me, I don't really care about this, but of course, I was a bit shocked when hearing the news that the organizer only didn't publish her game, because I think due to the tournament condition, normally it's should be a fair condition, but okay, she has her own reasons. I don't know what's really happened, but I can understand, although I don't think, it really matters for me.
Okay, and finally, I just want to ask you one question. You are the strongest women player currently in the world, and there's always this debate going on about whether women can play as strongly as men. What is your take on that?
Well, we can see from the current situation that men player is still much stronger than women's player. For example, my place in the overall field it's not even under 250, okay, just like top 100, but still like long distance. But I think that men has some natural advantages to play chess comparing to women players, but still men probably has more generation interested in chess, and they're kind of more hardworking, so of course they will show better performance. But I still hope that the women players more and more promising players will appear in the future. And for myself, I just also trying to achieve as further as I can.
Okay, thank you so much for this interview, Yifan, and all the best for your tournament.